this particular resident wrote that, what she does know is that over time, the KPD has repeatedly detained and questioned people of color for no reason other than a resident's call. But the important point is that people do call the police when they see folks, as she says, just being Black in Kensington. It happens, and we need to have a plan for managing it. In particular cases that she personally recalled, two male relatives of a Black Kensington Hilltop student, uncles she thought were visiting from out of town and were detained and questioned by the KPD, by the library. They were attempting to walk up to school to meet the kids and walk them home. The second case that she recalled was a Black El Cerrito High School student who came to a speech and debate practice here in Kensington on a Sunday afternoon and was stopped and questioned by the KPD while skateboarding down the street on his way home. I can say that I have personal knowledge of a case, and again, these are my instances years old under Chief Harmon, where a African-American employee of a business here was stopped multiple times, even after it was clear who he was and where he was going and that he worked here. And then another time as he was helping a coworker who was a Hispanic female changing a tire, they were harassed to the point that the business owner finally walked into the chief's office and asked it to stop. For people of color, we know, if we didn't before, we certainly know that being stopped and questioned by police is at best humiliating and at worst terrifying. I would like to see Kensington Police discuss this publicly and pledge to do better. I think that an explicit statement or policy would be good to understand how that's going to be dealt with. So I'd like to raise this because it's obviously an issue of the day. It is not, it's things that have been discussed probably somewhat quietly in Kensington, if not loudly, but they are being raised to me very strongly. I want to give the chief a chance to speak to that.